Like other gamers, I'm in the privileged position to own so many video games that I will die with a giant backlog of unplayed games. Well, that was depressing. Let me try that again. I like video games. I like video games so darn much, I've amassed more than I could ever play in a single lifetime. Yeah, it's better. Not only do I own oodles of games I've never started, there are an embarrassing number that I've started but never finished. So, at the beginning of 2022, I made a New Year's resolution to not start any new video games and finish as many of the incomplete titles in my collection as possible. With a few caveats. Number one, I can buy new games, I just can't start them. For example, these were on sale recently, so I picked them up, but I didn't start them. Number two, games played specifically for the Sunday stream don't count. Number three, games played for a Patreon reward video don't count. Number four, games played specifically for the Extra Life Marathon don't count. And number five, demos don't count. So, how'd I do? Pretty well. I only broke my rules once when I played Voice of Cards, The Isle Dragon Roars. As for played but never completed titles, I resumed and finished 10 games this year. Now, that may not sound like a lot, but several of these games were particularly lengthy, such as Lost Judgment, including the Kaito Files DLC, Horizon Zero Dawn, including the Frozen Wilds DLC, Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, including the Future Connected Epilogue, and Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE. I didn't buy the DLC for that game. Nonetheless, between those 4 games, that's easily 300 hours. I also returned to and finished Astral Chain, Kirby's Return to Dreamland, The Legend of Zelda A Link to the Past, and Wolfenstein The Old Blood, which is the DLC campaign for 2014's Wolfenstein The New Order. That's 8. What about the other 2? Well, I said I finished 10 games. I didn't say I completed them. Such is the case with LEGO Jurassic World and Obscure The Aftermath. My LEGO Jurassic World save from when I stopped playing it years ago was at about 60%, so I had fully intended to finally 100% the game, and I got that completion percentage up into the 70s when my Wii U's external hard drive crashed and I lost the save. That meant if I wanted to complete the game, I'd have to start over. I didn't really want to do that, so I ejected the disc and filed it away on my shelf. It may not be complete, but I am finished with it. Same goes for Obscure The Aftermath. This was my 3rd attempt through the game. I didn't finish it this time either. I got about a third of the way through the game when I decided that while I dig its cheesy horror, the game plays so incredibly poorly on the Wii that it just wasn't any fun. So, another game I didn't complete, but I am finished with. Still, I resolved to finally finish some of the video games I'd started in previous years and ended up getting through 10 of them. Yay me. 11 if you count Trails in the Sky SC, which I don't, because while I started it last year and finished it this year, unlike the other 10 titles, I never actually stopped playing it. It just took me through half of this year to complete it. Now, as we approach the new year, you may ask, what is my video game resolution for 2023? While I still have another 10 or so games that I've started but never finished, I'm going to do something a bit different next year. Like LEGO Jurassic World and Obscure The Aftermath, there are a few games in my collection that, while I'm finished with them, I never actually beat them. So, for 2023, there are 3 games I'd like to pull off my shelf and give them one more go. In each case, I was stymied by a boss fight or other challenge and eventually gave up. I can't guarantee I'll actually beat them this time, but I'd really like to see the ends of these games, so next year, I'm gonna give them one more try. Baten Kaitos, the second Giacomo, Aimee, and Fallen boss fight. Geist, the waves of soldiers at the beginning of Chapter 7. And Persona 5, the Okimura boss fight. Wish me luck!